Yule ambaye alikufa ndiye mrefu zaidi hapa Turasha. Na mahali amekufia akisema ni kujinyonga. Tunataka kujua yule afisa ambaye alimkamata achukuliwe hatua.
Right now, it's been fairly 2 weeks since Albert Ojwang died in the hands of a police custody. And guys, I can inform you that IPOA are currently now investigating another case where a Kenyan has also died in police custody. Actually, this is a case ambayo iliweza kuhappen hapo jana, and this man is from Kipipiri constituency, na inasemekana kwamba alikufia ndani ya cell ya police station. So there's actually a letter that is doing round on social media from Senator John Muhia Medhu, who is from Nyandarua County. He has written to the IPOA saying that urgent appeal to investigate the death of Simon Ndumbi Kihanya at a cell in Turasha Police Station, Kipipiri constituency, Nyandarua County. And the letter, as you can see on your screen, is being addressed to Mr. Ahmed Isaac Hassan, who is the chairperson of the Independent Policing Oversight Authority, IPOA, and it's dated June 24th, 2023, which is a day before the Wednesday protest planned for tomorrow. So the letter reads, and I quote, "I am writing to formally request an urgent investigation into the tragic and deeply troubling death of Mr. Simon Ndumbi Kihanya while in custody at Turasha Police Station in Nyandarua County. According to reports, Simon was arrested at approximately 11 a.m. for obstruction while allegedly under the influence of alcohol. By 2 p.m., he was found dead in the cell where he had been detained. Given the serious nature of this incident, I urge the Independent Policing Oversight Authority, IPOA, to initiate an immediate and thorough investigation to establish the exact circumstances surrounding Simon's death and to ensure that any officers found responsible are held accountable in accordance with the law." That is the letter from John Muhia Medhu, the senator for Nyandarua County. Now, this just goes to show how things are boiling very badly for the government right now, because you remember there was a big story which is also being followed up as today. The suspects who are linked to the murder of one Albert Ojwang were today arraigned at the Kibera Law Courts for them to take the plea, of course, which they pleaded not guilty. And the 6 suspects were today presented to court, while the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Eliud Lagat, was spared and is not going to be pursued further into the investigation of who killed Albert Ojwang. Now, another case, this case of another man, a 48-year-old man whose name is Simon, who died also at a police station cell in Nyandarua County, just goes to show how the police are getting away with some very serious offenses in this country, and why Kenyans are planning to go back to the streets tomorrow in large numbers to protest the police brutality that we have been witnessing in this country for quite a while. Let me take you back a bit to today morning when President William Ruto speaking mentioned that the Kenyan police officers ought to be respected by the public. Yes, the message from Ruto today was that you Kenyans, you should respect the police officers. Don't try to intimidate them, because if you try to do so, the government will protect them. Actually, Ruto speaking said that he is very proud of what the police officers have done so far in trying to protect the people of this country, which is contrary to what the country is feeling about police in this nation. Because you remember, after Albert Ojwang case, we also have the sad story of Boniface Kariuki, who was out there selling masks as Kenyans joined in the streets of Nairobi to protest yet the police brutality case of Albert Ojwang. Now, Boniface was out selling masks to protesters so that he could help them cover their noses and mouth from the tear gas, and he was shot to the head by a rogue police officer who has since been arrested and has been arraigned on court to answer to the charges. So the big question remains, what will be happening tomorrow for Kenyans who will go out to the streets to protest? We already saw an expose by KTN News which named a few individuals saying that there are plans to interfere with the peaceful demonstration, and actually the sad thing is that they are being planned by a lady whose name is Antonella something. I guess she is part of the UDA, and Antonella and her fellow women, they are planning that the goons will be released tomorrow. They are specifically instructed to hurt ladies, because you know, when you hurt women in such a protest, there will be a public uproar, it will disrupt the protest, and that is what they are planning to do. However, the goons ought to come prepared, because as you saw last time, Kenyans took it to their hands to deal with them even as they were walking along side by side with the police officers. So it's actually interesting times ahead tomorrow. Kenyans have promised to go out to the streets. They are marching to State House to try and make their message out there, and also in remembrance of the many youth who died back last year, a time like this, while protesting against the finance bill of 2024. Yes, so that is what will be happening. Of course, this story which has been forwarded to the IPOA of the death of Mr. Simon in the cell, in a police cell, will be creating a lot of controversies ahead of the 2024. Of course, there will be a lot of heat now. So we are waiting to see what the police tomorrow will do. We are hoping that no other person will lose their lives during the protest, urging everybody to go out there and please try and stay safe. Watch your background, don't walk alone in the streets, because they could be targeting singular individuals and then they could try and harm you. But as the ex-people have been pushing that even the government, whatever they are trying to do, Syrian in numbers, when you go out there as many as you can, they cannot defeat the people. So that is the latest that is happening right about now. Remember, tomorrow stay tuned on this channel, because I'll be trying myself as much as possible, trying to be safe out there during the protest, but try also and bring you the latest. Tutaenda pale kwa ground, mambo ikichemka kidogo, tutachukua shelter, but if things are good, the police behave, they protect us as they are supposed to, then I'll be making sure to bring you all the updates from the tomorrow's Wednesday Occupy State House march. Yes, so that is it for now. Thank you so much guys for watching. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do so. I'll be sure to check you next time. Bye bye for now.
Alikuwa anataka kupiga bunduki, lakini sasa amenyoka kunyoka.
Mtu yule ambaye alikufa ndiye mrefu zaidi hapa Turasha. Na mahali amekufia akisema ni kujinyonga. Tunataka kujua yule afisa ambaye alimkamata achukulie hatua, kwa sababu huyo mtu ndiye mrefu hapa. Na hata mahali wanasemekana amejinyonga. Hakuna mtu anaweza kufa hapo akijinyonga.
Mimi vile naweza kusema, uchunguzi ukifanywa, CID wafanye na IPOA, ikipatikana askari alicheza mchezo kidogo kwa huyo mwanaume, atashtakiwa. Si ni kweli? Kabisa atashtakiwa. Lakini kama alijinyonga, si itakuwa ni tofauti.
Tukae polisi peke yetu kwanza.